other Beau person. I feel like it was something underlying, but it came up all at once and was very sneaky. Like, I feel like we don't really have a chance to react, but had it been there for a while, sure. Had it been a situation for a while, sure. But I think it was sneaky. I think it escalates. I think it's medical. Feels like a father figure, old soul, very sweet teddy bear, misunderstood, quiet, looks angry on the outside type of person. He says he goes twice, and he says he's visited you twice in your dreams since he's ended up passing. And yeah, let me know if I'm kind of on it, because those downloads happen real fast. I gotta remember, you guys need time to breathe. It's literally been a minute. They say it was before my time just because it was out of nowhere. I feel like I'm kind of like, what? Boosh, type of thing. What ended up happening? And who is it to you? Another thing I would love to know. Who is this to you? Oh, it's your twin brother. And I'm like, who is this to you? Who is this to you? And I'm sitting here drawing, and I'm like, this times two, times two, times two, times two, times two, times two, times two. What ended up happening? Okay, so obviously he passed before his time out of nowhere. Almost seems it's like something that's been there, but you don't see it in time. It surprises us. It's low reaction time. But it seems medical. What happened? Ah. Anyone can experience a loss. Some people don't even know what that feels like. One thing we'll never be able to know is experiencing losing a twin. Sibling might be one thing. Twin, interesting. Oh my goodness. And she says he actually passed of a heart attack. Wow, that is all of a sudden. That is before his time. We had no idea. Out of nowhere, and then he said out of nowhere, before his time, out of nowhere, underlying medical situation, sure, but it caught up to us without warning. Medical. And he had a heart attack. How old was he? He is before his time. He said he was destined to have heart issues. Like let's say your family has bad heart, and one of you guys was going to get the gene, but you didn't get it, but he got the gene. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like you're destined. Yeah, he makes me feel like this is either... If a first heart attack happened, it was very quickly, like these were like back to back. Was this his first heart attack? Was he a father? Okay, so he talks about there being like little people, definitely a daughter somewhere that he is a primary guardian angel to. You have a female guardian angel who's just like, I guess the only way I would describe her, just to be quick and brief, is like, a good penny pincher, very practical, grew up poor type of gal, but smart. Okay, as far as we know. So we don't think he had any kids yet, unless you have a daughter he was crazy about. He talks about a little female. He talks about a little one. He talks about a daughter on the other side. Weird. Interesting. Okay, hold on. And then he says, okay, hold on. He loves the way you're choosing to honor his memory. He talks about an article of clothing. Maybe we made something in honor of his memory. I don't know who created the eulogy, but thank you for whoever created the eulogy if we had a celebration of life. And then he also shows me a classic sign symbol for ashes. I don't know if we have his ashes or have a container of his ashes, but he talks about his remains. Do you have, okay, question now, do you have a daughter? Do you have any living children? Oh, it was first heart attack as far as they know. Okay, okay, okay. And she said, I wear his ashes. Okay, I love this. Okay, I absolutely love this. So he talks about his ashes, and you're like, I wear his ashes. She goes, no, we both have sons. Interesting. Well, he talks about a child, anyways. I don't know why I'm so convinced this little girl energy, but he talks about a child that he's a primary guardian angel over. That could just be my interpretation that it's definitely a girl. Could be a male, but it almost seems like, I don't know. I feel like I haven't gotten it yet. It feels like I'm not right yet. Like, I don't know, like let's say you lose a child, but you get another, like it's almost like a baby girl on the other side, almost feels like. Interesting. Okay, and then maybe we have his clothes in honor of his memory, or an article of his clothing, or something that he wore. But he said you've had a dream of him at least twice. I think it's much more than that. He wants you to know that when he visits you, it's real. He goes repeating numbers on the clock. He goes, but honestly, most of that's grandma. So you have this older female on the other side as a primary guardian angel too. And then you're getting a lot of her signs and symbols from her. And then he's saying a lot of things. And then he gives me a sign and symbol, a music sign symbol. So the music you play in honor of his memory, or that one song that comes on out of nowhere that reminds you of him, absolutely him attempting to communicate when that radio goes and it's him, absolutely 100%. And then the dreams you have of him are real. And then that female on the other side had a hard time walking toward the end, and she ended up passing medically. Whew! Bam. Boom bop, boom bop, bam.